Hello students, welcome back after Diwali vacation. Hope you all have enjoyed this festive season and all are safe and healthy. Take care of yourself. Still the effect of corona has not reduced. Okay children, so please take care of yourself. Now, as in the previous period of maths, I had already sent you some important points of chapter number 8, that is quadrilateral construction and types. That is your chapter 8 in maths. So those points, you will read those points and learn those points. As those points will come up in filling the blanks, match the following, it can come. Okay, so those points are very important. That point you read, learn those points, so that those it will be helpful for you to do the next practice set, which will be, that is 8.2 and 8.1, 8.2, 8.3. Now let us begin with chapter number 8, that is quadrilateral construction and types. Okay, now see children, what is the first thing, what is quadrilateral? Now, what is quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is nothing but a four-sided closed figure. Any closed, okay, four-sided figure is called quadrilateral. Again, I repeat children, four-sided closed figure is called quadrilateral. Now, suppose here I have drawn one rough quadrilateral, you can see. Okay, children, I have drawn one rough quadrilateral. You can see this is a four-sided, first side, second, third, fourth. Side PS, SR, RQ and PQ. So this is a sample of a quadrilateral. Now, and you can see it is a closed figure. So what is a quadrilateral? It is a closed figure, okay, four-sided closed figure. Now coming to the next point, every quadrilateral has four angles. Children, this point you have to remember and you will copy down in your notebook. Okay, see, every quadrilateral has four angles, four sides and two diagonal. So there are 10 elements in each quadrilateral. So total how many elements are there? 10 elements. Now see children, every quadrilateral has four angles. See here, angle P, okay, angle P, angle Q, angle R, angle S. So four angles, four side, okay, four side, you can see first, second, third, fourth side and two diagonals. So total 10 elements. Okay children, side PS, side SR, side RQ, you can say QR also, it is, there is no issue. Okay, and side PQ. So four side, four angles and two diagonal. So total 10 elements in a quadrilateral. Next point says that if we can construct a quadrilateral if we know measures of 5 elements out of 10. That means children, we know that quadrilateral has 10 elements, but out of those 10 elements, if you know any 5 elements, then you can construct a quadrilateral. Now one thing children, last year in 7th standard we had learned to construct triangle, right? When three sides was given, some conditions were there, where first condition, where all the three sides were given, you had learned to construct a triangle. Then two side, one angle was given. So this different condition, as per the condition we had constructed triangle in 7th standard. So this year you will be constructing quadrilateral. So I hope children, okay, the meaning of quadrilateral is clear. Now there are different types of quadrilateral like rectangle, square, rhombus, parallelogram. So these are all type, even kite, these are all types of different types of quadrilateral, but they all come under the topic quadrilateral. Now one thing remember, you can see a small square box I have drawn here. Children, this is nothing but symbol for quadrilateral. Suppose you don't want to write this long word quadrilateral, instead of that you can use this small square box. That means it is a symbol for quadrilateral. Now one thing remember children, whenever you are naming the quadrilateral, you have to follow one sequence, okay, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Now if I have to write the name of this quadrilateral, I can either name this quadrilateral as quadrilateral PQRS, or so you can write, I'll just write it here, you can name this quadrilateral as quadrilateral PQRS, or I can name it as quadrilateral PSRQ. That means clockwise and anti-clockwise, both. Okay, so you can, but you cannot name like okay, suppose you take point P, then you write R. No, it will become wrong. You cannot name the quadrilateral like that way. You have to follow one sequence, either go this way or go clockwise or anti-clockwise. So it is PQRS or PSRQ, or you can write the name of this quadrilateral as quadrilateral PSRQ. So this way you can name this quadrilateral. As you had learned to name the triangle, same way you can name the quadrilateral. So I hope children the term quadrilateral is very clear to you, and the symbol of quadrilateral is also clear. Okay, and we have seen the different types of quadrilateral. Later on we will be constructing different types of quadrilateral, that is rectangle, square, rhombus, all that will be doing. And now what is going to be constructed in our first practice set? Now children, the first practice set, okay, so there are some conditions given, some elements, as I told. Okay, out of 10 elements, if we know 5 elements, we can construct the quadrilateral. So the first condition, first case, to construct a quadrilateral, if lengths of the 4 sides, that means 4 sides are given children, 4 sides are given, and one diagonal is given. So this will be the first condition, 4 side and 1 diagonal. Second condition will be to construct a quadrilateral if 3 sides and 2 diagonals. That means any 3 sides. This 1, 2, 3 sides and 2 diagonals are given. Or sometimes first 1, 2, 3. These 3 sides. Okay. So any 3 sides will be given and 2 diagonals measurement will be given, and we have to construct a quadrilateral. Third condition is to construct a quadrilateral if 2 adjacent sides and any 3 angles are given. So children, now adjacent side. What is adjacent side? 2 sides. Okay. When one point is common between the 2 sides, that means now side PS and SR. So which point is common? S. Side PS and SR. PS and SR, which point is common? S. That means these 2 sides are adjacent side. Suppose if I take S, okay, side SR and RQ, which angle is common? R. That means one angle should be common. So SR and RQ. This angle R is common between these two sides. Okay. So this is called adjacent side. So this is a thing that 2 adjacent sides are given and 3 angles. Maybe this angle. Okay. If I take these both sides, sometime this angle S will be given, R will be given, or some other one more angle will be given. So 3 angles will be given. With the help of that, we have to construct a quadrilateral. So I hope children you will copy all these points. And your fourth case will be to construct a quadrilateral if 3 sides and 2 angles, okay, 3 sides and 2 angles included by them. Now see children, in this case 3 sides, 1, 2, 3 sides, and any 2 angles included by these sides are given, we have to construct a quadrilateral. So these are some of the conditions, some of the we can say cases. By using those given elements, we have to construct a quadrilateral. So I hope this much is very clear to you. Now before that, okay, before that, again learn this one time. Just you are going to read it, or you can see the video once again, so that things are becoming very clear to you before we move to practice set 8.1. Now see children, practice set 8.1. What is given? Construct the following quadrilaterals of given measures. That means we have to construct the quadrilaterals with the given measures. Now the first question is, in quadrilateral MORE. See children, I have used a symbol instead of writing the word. In quadrilateral MORE, what is given? Length of MO is equal to 5.8 centimeter. Length of OR is 4.4 centimeter. Measure angle M is 58 degree. Measure angle O is 105 degree. And measure angle R is equal to 90 degree. That means children, 2 sides and 3 angles are given. With these given measures, we have to construct a quadrilateral. Now whenever you will write in your class book this practice set, you will also write this much what is given. Okay, so you will write here the heading. What you will write? Question number 1, given. First you write what is given. And now see children, based on this given condition, I have drawn the rough figure so that we are not wasting much time. So I have already drawn the rough figure. See, okay, this is a rough figure of the quadrilateral, and compulsory children, rough figure you have to draw before the main construction. There is marks for drawing this rough figure. If you don't draw the rough figure, you will lose 1 mark. Okay, if it is a 4-mark question, you will lose 1 mark. First you are going to write given, that will be 1 mark. Your rough figure 1 mark. Your main construction will be 1.5 mark, and half mark for the finishing part, everything. Okay, so total 4 marks will be the construction. Now see children, I have drawn the rough figure here, MORE. Okay, MORE. Now you will think, why I have not started naming from here? Because you have to try, if you base is given, okay, base angles are given, then base angles are given, so we have started naming it from the base. So you some like that way we have to little adjust and then do the one. So that is why first rough figure is required. Now see, MORE. Now MO is 5.8 centimeter, angle M and OR is 4.4 centimeter. That is already we have written. Measure angle M is 58 degree. Measure angle O is 105 degree, and your angle R is 90 degree. So with this we have to do the construction. Now see children, first thing, even in mostly in triangle also we had drawn the base. So same thing in this quadrilateral also. First draw the base, that is MO. Whatever base is there, first try to draw the base. So let us first draw the base. MO 5.8 centimeter. See children, first I am drawing the base, that is 5.8 centimeter. Okay, see we have drawn the base 5.8 centimeter. Name, write down the naming MO, that is your 5.8 centimeter. Now see children, your second step, take the protractor, draw angle M 58 degree. Next step, take the protractor, draw angle O 105 degree, and then you will draw angle R 90 degree. See step by step. Okay, so next step let us do. Now placing the protractor at the endpoint M endpoint. Okay, placing the center of the protractor at the which point? M point. Okay, because angle M we are drawing, so that is 58 degree. Now where is your 58 degree? Here is your, this is your 50, 51, 52. Okay, this is your 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. So here is your 58 degree. Now with the help of this you are going to, okay, draw 58 degree. So this is your 58 degree. Now angle O is how much? Angle O is your 105 degree. Okay, so 105 is where? Here. Now see children, here this is your 105. So we are going to construct 105 degree. Okay, both the angles we have drawn together. This is your 58 degree, this is your 105 degree. Okay, this is your 105 degree. Now next point, the third step. First step the base, second angle M, then angle O. After that children, you can see that this point we want to find the point R. Now R from O, it is at what distance? 4.4 centimeter children. See this point, third point R, okay, it is at 4.4 centimeter from O. So what you will do, you will take your scale. With the help of the scale, take your rounder and you are going to measure 4.4 centimeter. Okay children, 4.4 centimeter. See here, 4. Okay, 4.4 centimeter. And now keeping this endpoint of the rounder at O, keeping the endpoint of the rounder at O, you will cut the arc on this arm of, okay. Now this point what you have got, this is your point, this is your third point, that is R. Okay children, this is your third point, that is R. Now we will write here, this is your 4.4 centimeter. Now see children, angle R is 90 degree. That means you have to keep your protractor over here, and angle R, that will be your straight angle, that is your 90 degree, and then that means fully straight will be your this. So this is your 90 degree. Okay, and this point where this arm and this both the arms of these angles are intersecting, this is your last point, that is E. That is E. Okay children, MORE. So this way we have completed our first construction. Again I repeat, first base MO 5.8. After that draw angle M 58 degree, angle O 105. Then take 4.4, cut the arc, that will be a third point R, and from R you can, if you 90 degrees straight directly also you can do, or keep the protector and do the construction. Okay, so this way we have completed. And last, okay, so I hope this is clear to you. If not children, please replay the video again and see the construction. Now see children, the second question, that is, let us construct quadrilateral DEFG. What is given? Length of DE 4.5 centimeter, EF 6.5 centimeter. Okay, DG, your DG is 5.5 centimeter, and your first diagonal, that is DF, is 7.2 centimeter, and other diagonal EG is 7.8 centimeter. So this much is given. With the help of this I have just drawn the rough figure. Okay, now let us start the main construction. First, as I told, we'll do the base children. So your base is D, that is 4.5 centimeter. With the help of the scale you are going to draw 4.5 centimeter. This point is D, this is your E. Now see children, here 2 points of quadrilaterals we have already drawn. Now which 2 points are remaining? G and F. 2 points we have to draw. First, now you can see children, this quadrilateral, okay, this quadrilateral, any quadrilateral is made up of 2 triangles. It will be made up of 2 triangles. So if I take this triangle first, that is FDE, okay, if I take this triangle first, FDE, okay, and we will draw the first point, that is F. Now here you can carefully observe this point F, okay, from D, from this point D, it is at what distance? 7.2 centimeter. This point F from D, okay, from D it is at what distance? 7.2 centimeter. And this point F from E, it is at 6.5 centimeter, right? So again I repeat children, point F from D, what is the distance? See the distance, 7.2 centimeter, first thing. But from E it is at 6.5 centimeter. So first thing what you will do children, you will take your scale. From D it is 7.2 centimeter. So you will measure, open the rounder, okay. You are going to open the radius of the rounder, 7.2 centimeter. Properly 7.2 centimeter. With the help of scale, see children, this is your 7.2 centimeter. Okay, this your opening 7.2 centimeter. Now this 7.2 centimeter is from which point? From D. It is from D, it is 7.2 centimeter. Keep the end point of the rounder at point D and draw one arc. Okay children, keep the point at D and draw one arc. Now next, from E it is at 6.5 centimeter. So next step you will take 6.5 centimeter. Okay, so you are taking 6.5 centimeter and keeping the end point at E, and you are going to draw one more arc. Okay, we will draw one more arc. Now here your arc is not intersecting, but we have to show the intersection. So what you will go back, you will take 7.2 again. Okay, so you are taking 7.2 and you are just extending this first arc. Again you are taking and extending the arc. We want the intersection of the two arcs. Okay, so both the arcs are intersecting. This point where both the arcs are intersecting, that is nothing but your point, which what it is? F. What it is? F. Now with the help of scale you are going to join. Okay, now here you can write down, this is your 6.5 centimeter, this is your 4.5 centimeter. Okay, and this is your 7.2 centimeter that we are writing later on. Now see children, what point is remaining to which? Only one point is remaining, that is G. Now from D, okay, from D it is at what distance from this point G? This point G, see children, from D 5.5. okay, so now you are taking how much radius? 5.5 centimeter. Take the radius 5.5 centimeter. Okay, keep at point D, draw one arc. Okay, so keep at point D, with the help of it draw one arc. Okay, that is you have taken 5.5 centimeter. Now see children, this point G, from D it was 5.5 centimeter, but from E it is at what distance? 7.8 centimeter. From E, this point G, from E it is at 7.8 centimeter. So what you will do now, take your open the compass, 7.8 centimeter. 7.8 centimeter. Keep at this point, and again from keep at which point? E, because we have taken 7.8. It is given 7.8 from which point? From E. So keep the end point of the rounder at E and mark an other arc which will intersect the previous arc. Okay, so you can see the intersection. Now this point what we have got, where both the arcs are this is nothing but your which point? G. Okay, that is a 4. And then take your scale and you will have to join this. And now you are joining this both also, G and F also. Okay, so that your quadrilateral is complete. Okay, see children, the quadrilateral. And now you will write the measurement. This is 6 point. Now this was how much? 5.5 centimeter. This is your 7.2 centimeter. This is your 7.8 centimeter. Okay children, so I hope this is clear to you. You can see the video again, but just remember, first we are drawing the base, then we have drawn this point F, and then we have drawn the point G. F we have drawn by taking this distance from D as 7.2 and from E 6.5. Same thing we have drawn point G, taking the distance from D 5.5 and from E 7.8. So we have constructed this two. Third construction you will try, or tomorrow I'll be sending one more video including this those two construction. Okay, thank you for watching. Complete your classwork book, whatever I've given now. Take care. Bye.